Well guys, I've got to show you this video clip from a few weeks back featuring some mainstream media tosspots talking a bag of shit on Channel 4 about immigrants and the NHS.
With migrant figures being released today, there's a demonisation of migrants again. So do you think it's possible that a similar thing's going to happen here?
Yeah, I mean, it does worry me for obvious reasons. But, you know, I see some of the rhetoric, right, and it's always the same shit, like, oh, the NHS is suffering because of the migrants. Bitch, please. The NHS has run because of migrants. If it wasn't for us... I'm sorry. If it wasn't for migrants, the NHS would be closed on a Sunday. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the guy who's only a short time away from costing the NHS an absolute shit ton thanks to loving cake a bit too much is talking a bag of shit about immigrants and the NHS. This, as you know, is something various scumbags love to use as an excuse that we need more migrants, despite it being horseshit pure and bloody simple. I mean, the numbers don't even back it up, with NHS staff being 74% white and 80% British last time I checked. So if we didn't have millions of migrants living in this country, we wouldn't need immigrant doctors to work in the NHS, would we? Obviously though, this bubonic pustule on the armpit of humanity is sitting there talking shit because he's likely never left the big city, and so believes the NHS would crumble if all the NHS immigrants got sent home. This would obviously explain why he believes and parrots the lie that the NHS will collapse without them, but he fails to realise that sending the doctors home means sending the bloody rest of them too.
Jog on.
This means it won't collapse because while immigrants come here to work in the NHS, there are many millions more who don't that need to be treated by, you guessed it, the NHS. Shit, they're literally importing cities worth of people every single year, and very few of them are going to be doctors, are they? Even if we do call them that to take the piss. Then of course you've got the inherited birth defects from imported cultures that marry their cousins and shit like that, which a few doctors from that country will never make up for, will it? But even if his daydream land where he believes the NHS would suffer without migrants is true, it wouldn't make any difference to now, would it? It's already fucking useless as it is. But I guess most importantly of all, and to finish this up, they shouldn't be here regardless. It's the government's job to run public services, not import half the bloody world to get a small percentage of them to do a piss poor fucking job of it.
Pandemic.
Where